set me up today.
I guess congratulations are in order. Number
Yeah,
900 for you. How does that feel? It seems like you guys celebrated just a little bit.
Yeah, it felt cold. It's what it felt. You know, I told the guys, you know, you get 900 wins, which honestly I didn't even know about it until 2 days ago that it was even close. Didn't seem right, that number. But I've done it because I've had great players my entire career. I've had great coaches around me and great people. And like I told them, you don't do anything without someone else. And I've had a lot of help. So I thanked him. I think Lou was the one that got me. I'm not sure. It was Trez. Thank you. I needed to know that. Trez will not be getting any sets anytime soon. So anyway, great win for us tonight.
Over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Over here.
Okay.
Congrats, number one. Number two, I saw you kind of, on the three that Lou hit, kind of to pretty much kind of put you all ahead. You were kind of, I believe it was motioning Montrez. Was it a broken play on that scenario,
no,
or was it?
We struggled getting into the play. Mm-hmm. And, Trez is usually at the top, and I reversed them at the bottom because we felt like they would switch. And, once they finally realized what we were trying to do, we got it. They did switch, and it got Lou at opening. So we executed it. It just took way too long, but Lou still made the shot.
Hey, Doc, Kawhi had another productive fourth quarter, and he's been leading the league in the fourth quarter with his production. What do you notice about that mentality?
I don't know. The one thing, I haven't been around Kawhi that long yet. What I do notice is he has an incredible will. Like, I thought he felt like he was struggling a little bit. And he had that one drive where it looked like he just went through everybody and just muscled it up. It was like from that point on, he has this, I don't know what it is, this determination is like, I'm going to go get the win. What I love about him and several of our guys, he plays the game to win. He has the ability to get by what's happened during the game, because if it's closing time, he has the ability to focus. And you can see him doing that. And the Lou-him combination down the stretch was lethal for us.
Doc, how comforting and also exciting for you is it as a coach that knowing that when you get in these options, you have multiple options that can, these situations, you have multiple options that can go and manufacture a bucket?
It makes all the difference in the world, when you have those two guys, and then when you have Paul coming, and you have three options down the stretch, we all know, at least I believe, that you can get to minute 43 in a game. It's those last 5 minutes, and if you can execute one, and if you have closers two, and then if you have smart players three, then you're going to be pretty good down the stretch. I think we have all three of those.
When you look at the 900 number, is it as much the number as it is the people that put you into a class of some of the greats?
Yeah, it's just the people, and not just, I have an assistant, Emery will die that I told this story, but I started coaching 21 years ago, and Chuck Daly is responsible. He's the one that vouched for me, and he gave me one piece of advice. He told me to look through a glass window and hire this little girl down there named Anne Marie, and he says, as long as you coach, you have to keep her with you. It's been 21 years. So, those are the people that don't get any credit, but those are the people that allow me to do my job, and then my assistants. When you think about all the guys from Tom Thibodeau to Ty Lue to Mike Woodson to Lawrence Frank, I've had some amazing assistants, and I have a bunch of them now. And then the players are the most important. They make you better. Those plays you run at the end, that's players making those shots, so it's all them.
Doc, Heather Yako over here. Heading into the fourth quarter, shooting only 18% from the three.
Yeah.
And with Kawhi entering in with a slow start, how important was it for him to fast break?
Yeah, it's important for him always because he helps our offense. I wanted my guys just to keep shooting. We can shoot the ball, and it was just one of those games. You could give Portland credit. I thought Terry did an amazing job today at packing the paint and then getting back out and making us put the ball back on the floor. I would say that's the first time that someone's did that good of a job. And I thought it sped our guys up a little bit. So I thought it took 3 quarters to get adjusted to what they were doing.
Doc, Zubats was having a great first half, and
Yeah.
it seemed like it kind of went away from him.
Yeah.
Is it hard when you have Trez and Zoo both playing well to
it
make that
is.
choice?
You know, we had a discussion at 7 in the fourth because I was going to take Trez out. Systems was like, we know Zoop's going well, but Trez has got it going too. I don't like playing Trez that many minutes, honestly. It was one of those games. We got 3 days off, and you thought about it. But if I had my druthers, I would have gotten Zoop in at the 8-minute mark for a couple minutes and then brought Trez back in. I just think that makes Trez better. So we got away with it tonight, but it's not anything I think we're going to do a lot of.
Only 23 attempts tonight from 3, much lower than even the
Yeah.
30 that we're averaging on the season. Do you worry about guys finding a rhythm with fewer attempts or fewer looks?
No, I mean, tonight was just one of those nights. I thought Portland was as responsible for it. They really ran us off the 3. No, they did. They made a concerted effort. You could see before the game started, one of their keys was Shell. You know, you can see how they played them. It's amazing. You have all those other guys on the floor, and every once in a while you're running the team. They decided before the game, Shem is not getting a shot. You could just feel how they were guarding him, physical, top blocking him the entire game. And I thought all that kind of affected us a little bit. So we'll watch the tape and see what adjustments we can make because it's hard winning games when you can't score in this league anymore.
Doc, when you started your coaching career, you had Tracy McGrady at his prime in Orlando. Then you had great players in Boston. Now you have Kawhi. Is he or has he a chance to be the best player you've coached?
I hope so. You know, I don't know that. That's way too early. You know, Grant Hill, you know, obviously he didn't play much. But, you know, I'm all for it. You know, that would be nice.
Hey, Doc, you guys just won a game where you only made 4 threes, and Dame Lillard was held scoreless in the fourth. Is the defense where you guys want it to be, or what can you say?
Yeah, it's a third game that we've won, in my opinion, completely because of our defense. The Utah game, the San Antonio game, and tonight we won because of our defense. Our offense was below average, and we were still able to win games. That's a early going for a team. That's a great sign for your basketball team. If you can win a game and not play well offensively, then that says a lot about your team.
So Dubai has had a great season so far, and I'm wondering, depending on what situation you would choose Dubai as a first priority on the center position.
Well, he is. He's our starter, you know.
Is,
but Trez is probably our finisher, to be honest. You know, there may be a game where Zub is in, you know. But if I have my druthers, I'm probably going with Trez. Tonight we left Trez on the floor with 4 guards, basically. I think that's what we thought about this team, that we can do things like that because Kawhi is so big. You know, when Paul comes, you can finish with Trez at the 5, Paul at the 4, and Kawhi at the 3, Lou at the 2, and then pick them, you know, from there. But it gives us a pretty good lineup to finish games.
Doc, could you just go a bit into the Lillard was the second leading fourth quarter scorer behind Kawhi.
Yeah.
You got something scoreless. What specifically worked to keep him scoreless?
Yeah, he missed shots. Some of them, you know, Pat was phenomenal. Those last 2 defensive stands, those were ISOs. You know, he not only took the 3 away, which is hard because he shoots them from so deep, he also took the drive away. I thought him poking at the ball was good. That was a point of emphasis. You know, don't let anyone dance. You know, try to affect him, try to speed him up. I thought our traps eventually, you know, he had to work so hard to beat the traps, and he had that third quarter where I thought he did. But it takes a lot out of you, you know.